Ordo Templi Aurora. In your video named The Cult of Desteni Giveaway Signs Part 1, in relation to the people who are involved at Destiny, you said that our individual goals or interests become superseded by working for the group. My response to this is, yes, of course our individual goals and interests have become superseded. I'll speak in relation to myself as an example as to why. Before I found Destiny, my individual goals and interests were basically based on survival within the current economic system. My goals were much like any other person's, which is in essence to be safe and secure and to be successful, which means to be able to ensure my safety and security. And my interests, I found, were always dependent on how much money I had. When I didn't have money to ensure my safety and security within this world, my interests turned to drugs and alcohol as an attempt to escape the stress and constant worrying about how to provide for myself. So I'm grateful that my individual goals and interests have been superseded by the group called Destiny, because now, instead of being focused on my own self-interest and survival, I am able to walk with a group of people who recognize and see that there is something seriously wrong with the world as it exists currently. People who have a same goal and interest, which is to stop all abuse as it currently exists in this world, which roots from a faulty economic system. People who are interested and willing to stand up and make a real change by first changing themselves so that they are able to stop the cycles of abuse. So, in essence, we are looking at not only our own little lives within self-interest, but instead we look at the world as a whole, and we see that the systems which we have implemented as humans are busy destroying the world as a whole. You know, it's almost like humanity is an alien life form living on Earth as a group, which is being provided for unconditionally by the Earth. And what do we do to say thank you to the Earth? We show our thanks by raping the Earth. I mean, that's exactly what's going on. At Destiny, our interest and goal is to manifest an existence where no animals have to suffer, an existence where we are able to live in harmony with nature and all that is here, an existence where no war or poverty or famine exist. Of course, it is very easy to be involved within self-interest and say only things like, oh well, you know, I don't care as long as I have and get what I want, as long as I am able to pursue my interests. It's so easy to be like that. I mean, you know, I want to be a lawyer, or I want to be an accountant, or I want to be a professional dancer, and so on. Within this, not realizing that by only being concerned about yourself and your own self-interests, you are in fact contributing to the world's problems, because by wanting this or by wanting that, you are tapping into and supporting the bigger system and feeding off of it, because ultimately everything is based on the abusive systems as they currently exist. So our interest is to put aside our self-interest, which is in essence contributing to the abuse, and we are focused on changing the current systems as they exist at the core, so that future generations do not have to suffer, so that we can leave behind a different legacy, not one that offers a raped earth to future generations.